I was operations manager at Jefferson County 911 in the Midwest in Missouri. So that's the interesting thing about 9/11, right? Is the emergency services had to keep going. You know, the heart attacks, the vehicle accidents, those things really didn't stop. So the dispatchers, of course, everyone was talking about it, and it was on our TV, on our monitors in the radio room, and in all the different offices. But in the midst of that, the regular day-to-day call volume had to occur. I don't know if it really hit until later that evening. Later that evening, everyone seemed to get home. They were all back from work or had left work early. And that's really when we slowed down. And that's when I think it sunk in with my staff. That's whenever they realized that, wow, this is a big event that we were just a part of. You know, it's interesting because it doesn't matter where you're at across the US, it is a brotherhood. So when something tragic like that happens, the empathy and the heartfelt happens all across the US. So, you know, the loss of the firefighters, the loss of the police, what the dispatchers had to endure that day. All of that was felt throughout the emergency service community. Day to day, you go into work, and even when you're working at 911, when you're working in emergency services, it does become the job, right? And that's what you deal with. What changed, I think, was it got real. Like all of a sudden it was, okay, this is different than anything we've ever expected. You know it's bad when you don't have a policy in your manual that covers the incident that occurred. I've got a lot of friends that worked it, and I just want to thank them for their professionalism as they were there. It's incredible to this day to watch and listen and just hear the stories that occurred there. I can't imagine. And to be honest with you, I'm man enough to say I'm not sure if I'd be strong enough to deal with it. I know some pretty tough guys, and they worked their butts off on that incident. So I would just say thank you to them.